Hi class. This section we're going to discuss indexing and more fun with strings. So this is nothing new. We're going to create a variable called fruit. We're going to have it equal the word banana. If I can spell it. There we go. So from here we're going to do another variable called first letter equals. We're going to call on our variable of fruit, which now holds the string of banana. Anything in brackets is you're looking for an index location. Here's 0. 0 would call on your string, fruit, and your first index of 0 being B. So let's see if this is correct. We're going to print first letter, and there's B. Quickly change this to 3, hit enter, print that guy. Now we have the A. 0, 1, 2, 3. Printed this A right here. Now next we're going to talk about reverse index, or just going from the back, which is the same thing. First letter. We're going to do a -1. -1 will come in this way and go back 1. So it'll call on A. There it is. Nothing to it. Now getting the length of a string, moving on, we still have banana in our fruit variable, and we're going to call another variable of length, and we're going to equal the length of fruit and hit enter. Then when I call on length, it'll say 6. That's how many individual characters, individual objects make up banana. 6. Now, the fun thing about this is we can start looping through it. And we can also use the index on it too. So if we did length index of 0 and hit enter. Oh, we can't, right? What happened there? Integer object is not subscriptable. So when you start nesting functions like the length function on a variable of fruit, and then attempt to get the index of it, length is 6. It's no longer banana. So this, I wanted you to see this error. This is calling on the integer of the length of 6. Don't freak out if you see that. Just take a step back and realize that you try to index through an integer, and it's you can easily fix that by just going back to fruit and indexing on 0 again, and hit enter to get your B. Now we can traverse through this by using a loop. Now you already know the for statement, so we could say for each character in fruit, print the character, and hit enter and enter again, and it'll iterate through fruit, which is banana. For B in fruit, print B. For A, print A, and so on and so forth. But this is how you iterate through a string. You can call it directly by calling on the index with square brackets. You can start at the rear with negatives, and you can also get the length of your variable, and you can iterate using a for statement. And that is it for this video, and I will move on to the next portion of lesson 5 in a second. Have a great day.